Roots family, Wagwan, Great Rise, good evening. Yeah man, whatever, whichever part of the world you are watching from. Yeah man, whether it's in the morning, evening, noon. Yeah man, whether you sit down in your living room, have some ice cream or chilling with family and book up on the Herbalawes channel here on YouTube. Yeah, and wondering what it's all about. Yeah, man, we grow fruits and vegetables, but most of all, we grow herbs for tea. Yeah, and today we are try, figure out some of the most common problems that a gardener or a farmer have. Yeah, some of the most common problems. Wow, some ackee up in a tree. Watch how I go on. Zoom him up there. Zoom him up. See him. You see him? Yeah, man. And the first common problem, when you see a ackee like this, you better pick it. Because if you don't pick it, the bird going to do it for you. Yeah. So, before we do nothing else, we are going to pick it. Sight? Yeah. I know one, I know two, but a few. Yeah, man. So, I know one, I know two, a few. So watch ya. I know one and I know two, but a few, Yeah. I know one and a two, but I know one and I know two, but a few. Yeah. So I could get them out. That's one of the common problem you have as a gardener or farmer. Yeah. The birds them. There's always some farmer predator out there. Yeah. There's always some farmer predator out there. So even though the bird them have to eat, but me have to eat too, cause me plant it. So you relax and ready. Yeah man, just get some wine or get some ginger tea or whatever tea you have. Yeah man, and relax yourself eat. Yeah, so we are talking about some of the most common problems a gardener face. Yeah, or a farmer. Yeah. A picker, yeah. Make the thing easier, Yeah man, it make the thing easier. So, see it? That one, yeah? Something already eat out that one, yeah. So, some of the most common problem we face is when you plant something like, for instance, you have a ackee now. Yeah. The bird become a predator. Rat become a predator. And we know say them have to eat. But we have to eat too. And we plant it. Although, just put we in the earth, you have to take care of them still, Yeah. And the bird then go on good more while too, because you are going now. You see, sometime the bird, you see we most natural see them. Yeah, cause even the ackee seed there now. A bird pick up the ackee seed there and him drop it. And as long as it drop on fertile soil, yeah, it grow. And I want to tell you say, the one that grow faster and better than the one where you actually plant. So even though the birds are predators, yeah, the birds are a part of the ecosystem too. And when we say a part of the ecosystem, the bird help with the plant the things in the most natural form. Yeah. Because we can plant so much, but we still need help from the things in the ecosystem, like the bird, the bees, you know, the fowl, the goat, all of those things. Yeah, man. The next thing which is a predator is rats. Yeah, man. You rat them, you know. And the one day you have to mind. You have to mind if them peep on the thing them, you know. Because that can be very deadly to a human being, you know. Yeah, because if them peep on something and you go eat it, yeah, that can be very deadly. Yeah, man. What else want me say? Them have to eat. So, once me see the ackee them, me have to just pick them fast. Me can't wait. Me maybe even do something and me stop. Yeah. And go pick them and then forward back to where me da do, cause I water and my sight. One and a two, a few, you know. Yeah. I want to tell you say, they have some saved in the fridge. And me spice it up this morning, you know. Yeah. Should I show you still? But and everything, you know, we in the vibration at that particular time. So yeah, get them together, put them in the fridge and save them up, you know. Yeah. So that's one of the most common problem what we have as farmers. You know, the birds and the rats. No matter if you do a small gardening or big farming, you know, we face some of the same issues them and same problem them. Yeah. This is another problem where we face, you know. Yeah, the insects, the aphids and them thing there. Watch out, you see the leaf them? Yeah. That's one big problem we face too, you know. Yeah, the insect them. So you have to cut them off, you know. Alright, so now, same problem. Yeah. Same problem. The aphids, the caterpillar them. Yeah. Cause you can't see the trace on the leaf or whatever. Walk upon them, you know. But you just can't give up. You just can't give up. You know? Just can't give up. Yeah. Can't give up. One of the next big problem we will have, or one of the next common problem, you know, it don't happen year in, year out, or it don't happen every year, but natural disaster. And when we are talking about natural disaster, we are talking about, you know, we face in Jamaica, the hurricane. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, though I never get such extensive damage, like down in the west, down at St. Elizabeth and them place, you know, but color load them because I had more color load than this in this little space, and everything butter down. And since the hurricane, you know, the plants pick up a lot of insect. We bite up the leaf and all them something there. So that is another common problem what we face is natural disaster. And you know, you hear the word natural. So because it's natural, most of the time we can't do anything about it. You understand? So I mean, a lot of farmers out there can attest to what I and I say. Yeah, need some fowl in our garden because they would do well with all them leaf yeah, and thing yeah, when I cut off yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, so that is our next common problem. You know? Next common problem. Next common problem. But as what I say, you can't give up. You know? It's a part of the game. Yeah. And as what Alkaline saying in his song, we now left the game, you know? Yeah, the game rough. Yeah, man. I cut off some leaf off of it. See the basil leaf them? Yeah, man. Big problem, you know? Should I catch a thumbnail? The natural disaster is our next big problem, you know? Yeah, the insect, you know? All the things where can damage a crop or can make you lose a crop, you know? The next thing from the initial stage is, you know, planting the seeds and everything now come. You know, especially if you had spend money to buy those seeds, you know. But as a farmer, yeah, some of these things you have to look out for them. It's not every seed going to fall on good soil. Yeah, and it's not that some of the seeds them not fall on good soil. You know, rat can dig out the seed, ants can eat up the seed. You know, even you same animals around the place, the dog, the cat. Yeah. somewhere or another, you're going to lose some of it. So, in any form of investment that you are investing in, you know, yeah, you're going to win some and you're going to lose some. You know, and some of those talks, yeah, what old people used to give it sound like I just talk, but those are wise words, you know. Yeah, man, wise words. Yeah, man, some of those are wise words. Yeah? So, as we say, you're going to win some and you're going to lose some. Yeah, man. And we're not talking about the girl win some. Yeah. Yeah, we are talking about, you know, some of the seeds going to come to fruition. And some of them now going to come none at all. You know? But if you are a gardener for a very long time, or a farmer, then you would understand, you know, some of these problems. Yeah? And you will be better able to have a plan in place for it, you know. You know, and as I said, some of them, no matter how much plan you have in place, yeah, you just have to, yeah, man, face some of the consequence. That, like as what I say, a lot of farmers now in the West, you know, St. Elizabeth, and we know St. Elizabeth is like the bread basket, you know. We are talking about down in a St. Anne's, Manchester, them place there. Yeah? And we see, you know, we see how the hurricane, which is a natural disaster, we see how it left the place, you know. Yeah. People lose a lot of things where them invest in it. Yeah. Just like how farmers lose a lot of things where them invest in it. But I mean, farming most of the time is not such personal investment, you know, because a lot of these people who do that wide scale farming, them invest in the country, them invest in the country's health, you know. Those are the people who are planting our food, and our food is our medicine, you know. These are the people who ensure year in, year out, say, we have the good banana, we have the good yam, we have the pumpkin, you know, the hype and the youngkin, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man, little before the hurricane, I plant some banana, yeah, and them never get damaged because one, they were small, you know, and because they were small, them never get enough damage. So they are doing well, and this is one of them. You know, when I planted it, it never have on these leaves, you know, and you see it do well. But, you know, depends on the amount of time you do farming or gardening. You would have some ways of doing things, some wisdom, you know. And I see a virgin where, yeah, have a banana farm. And I remember if I in a St. Thomas. Yeah, it's a Rasta virgin, and you know, before the storm, he cut off most of the leaves. And it withstand the storm. So, you know, as I said, natural disaster is one of the things where you have no control over. But if you do it over time, then you will have some ways how you do things, some wisdom in doing things where you can save a lot of things. And I see the virgin saving banana them by having that wisdom, you know. Yeah, trust me. A banana do well. Yeah. This is another one. Yeah. See a whole heap of sucker. A burst up out of the ground. I like how the top part looks. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I like how the top part looks. Yeah. I don't know how that one here go survive, but yeah, whole heap of sucker bust up out of the ground. See what I go on here? Yeah, whole heap of sucker bust up out of the ground here. Yeah, man. So, yeah. Yep. See another big one here. Yeah. So I do good to you, know? Yeah, doing well. Yeah. Another common problem we face sometimes is water, access to water. Yeah, sometimes you may have running water and the next time you don't have none. You know, like after the natural disaster, then there's no running water in the pipe. So you have to ensure, say, you have water saved. And as you see, I have water saved in a drum. Yeah. Yeah. I was able to open the top of that and get some water, you know. Yeah. That tree here, if not acid upon it. Yeah, hold on one there. Yeah. Yeah. Actually get almost a meal. Yeah. And especially for a lot of heavy feeder plants, like you just see me trimming up there some pepper tree. Yeah man, pepper is a heavy feeder plants, you know, and them need water. Yeah, so if you don't have water, that is a big problem, you know. Your plants can't survive without water, you know. Yeah. So what are some of the things you can do with limited amount of water? Yeah. You have to mulch up the plant them. Yeah. Put mulch in the pot them like this. So you mulch it like this. So the mulch will absorb the water. Yeah? Store water. Yeah, for the plants. That they can survive a little bit longer. Yeah man. So those are some of the common problems we have, you know. So many common problems we have, you know. So this is a meal, you know. This can be a meal for me alone. And it can also share too. Yeah, it can share, man. So in today's episode, in conclusion, yeah, we are talking some of the common problems that we have, and we start off with, you know, some of the predators what we have around, like the bird, the rat, the this and that, you know. Yeah, the insects, the aphids and all them stuff. Yeah. We talk about water. Yeah. We talk about natural disaster. You know. We talk about how to do things, if and when, and what happen. Yeah, man. Now I hope that, you know, I don't have all the answers to all the problems, you know, but I'm just sharing some of my experience, you know, and I share experience from other people. You know, like we talk about the virgin in a St. Thomas where cut off the banana leaf them, you know, and I would assume that with the leaves on the banana, it would, you know, trap the breeze to the plant more to weaken it or root it out, you know. But without the leaves, then the breeze just pass through, you know. And some of those are, you know, tips, you know. If we have zinc roof, then we have to use straps and all those things to ensure that the zinc strap down properly. Or if we can afford to slab the roof, you know, there are just some wise things that we may see people do before, or because we see the issue what people have, then we think of, you know, other ways and means how we can survive. You know, like when the breeze was blowing and I go on top of the roof and look on the solar system, and I realized that one side the breeze was, you know, shaking it more than normal. So I tell myself, say, if this survive after the hurricane, I go and strengthen that side. So You may not have the answer the first time around, but don't do things the same way. Yeah, because if we do things the same way and expect a different result, that's total madness. And wherever you are watching from, if you are in Jamaica and you were battered by the storm, you know, trust me, I, I me go Mandeville. Mandeville will never destroy so much, but we go look for a family where, you know, they were doing a business raising chicken and them lose everything, you know, lose all of the chicken and stuff. And, we go visit them and share what we can, So share what you can, if you can, or share it through somebody else, you know. You may not have it in abundance like other people have it to give, but if it's even a word of prayer, share something today, Thanks for watching, thanks for viewing. Share this content, so that YouTube can recommend the content to others. Yeah, man. And some of those are the common problems we have as gardeners and farmers. Yeah. Blessings. Give thanks. Herbal laws.